My room definitely isn't always clean and tidy. It is, after all, my studio, my storage, my bedroom. It's not that big, and there is a basement, but it's kind of a pain to keep going down there all the time. But last week was about showing up, and this week is all about planning. See, I feel like I'm still learning just to show up, get started. I haven't fully developed my systems yet so that everything is streamlined, nor do I always know where my videos are going. But this week, I'm trying to change that. I'm trying to create more of a plan so I know where I'm going. There's quick. This is ridiculous. This is definitely not stable, so we're gonna have to pull over and secure it, or just abandon this. Last week I got a job as an influencer. Self-proclaimed. I'm committing to 20 hours a week. It's kind of funny. Am I an influencer, or am I a YouTuber, or am I just a content creator? I guess it just depends what you want to call yourself. But last week was really the first week I was doing 20 hours officially. I did a pretty good job. I'm using a time tracker so that I can actually clock in for when I'm working on YouTube. So it's not this vague 20 hours, but it's like officially, like I show up, I get the stuff done, and that feels really good. It keeps me focused, and then we're continuing on with that for this week. So I want to use YouTube to be helpful to other people, but I also want it to be helpful to me. So one of my priorities is using it as a tool to connect with other people. I don't want to just be working remotely in isolation, but I want to be able to interact with my friends and my family, new people. So many jobs you get focused on the money, which I do have to be aware of how I strategize for that with this, but I want the most important things to be of what this brings to my life, how I can use it as a tool to continue to connect with people, to support people. Some of us are lucky enough to be doing a job that we're really passionate about, or doing something where we know is really helpful to others. And I want to make sure that in this, I focus more on what it brings to my life and how it can enrich my life and lead to more fulfillment, rather than if I get stuck being addicted to the money, ending up doing some weird thing on TikTok Live just for the sake of making a living. Or you might start seeing me like doing reviews of baby chairs or something strange. When I first started making videos, specifically when I went through the course, it kind of took me down a rabbit hole that I didn't necessarily want to go down, because I started to learn about keyword research and really being able to look at what people are searching for and deciding to make a video based on that, which I think there is some value to knowing that. But it led me to make some videos about things that I don't necessarily care about. Also, I look back at those videos especially and kind of cringe because it wasn't me. But I like to leave those up there just so people can see like what my progress is in this. And hopefully over the course of this, you see that I become more and more authentically myself. It's really interesting when you're approaching this, like trying to be your authentic self on camera.
Are you getting a video?
Yeah.
Oh. It's like a 360 or whatever?
Yeah, it is.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
That's cool.
I'm making like a tour of Crystal. Funny, but
Do you post it?
yeah, I have a YouTube channel.
Oh. What is it called?
It's my name, so my name's Tommy.
Well, we will subscribe to you.
Oh, cool.
Yay.
Thank you so much.
You're welcome.
I'm like this year I'm committing to being a YouTuber.
You're gonna become an influencer?
Yeah.
Yay!
It's kind of
I mean, I think if you just post a lot, then like you get more popular.
yeah.
Well, have a good day.
Yeah, you too.
For me, being able to do this, and this week it's hard because I'm only working part-time and there's all these things I want to do, camera equipment I want to get, trips I want to plan. I just can't right now. I literally, because I'm committing to this in the beginning, you just really don't make a lot of money. Well, I've made like $7. I know it's going to be a steep climb to get to the point where I can do this full time. You know, this is all trial and error, and I'm just going out on a limb to believe that this is going to be worth it and I can make it work. But with that pressure of like still having bills and not having a ton of income right now, I have to like double down on committing to my why. And I have to constantly be mindful of how this makes me feel when there's something I want to do. I feel like sometimes I want there to feel like there's more progress in life, observably, and then it makes me impulsive, like, oh, I need to make money now. And I can see certain decisions in the past that has resulted in. Being able to create, being able to connect with others, being able to experience life, that is the most important thing. And being able to share it and inspire others to experience life and make that the priority. Like, sure, maybe I'll make some money someday, but if I can inspire people to live a more fulfilling, more enjoyable life, like that's what's important to me. So this week, we're gonna go for an intentional walk with my mom. So I get to work on making a video and also get to be with my mom instead of just working by myself and filming by myself all the time. And last week was also my mom's birthday, and we don't do a lot of big stuff for birthdays and holidays in my family. So my sister and I team up and get my mom some combined gifts. So we got stuff for Buddy, the new dog, if you don't remember. We got her a car seat and my family's gotten really into feeding the birds. So we got my mom like this jumbo bird feeder. I'll put it down below if you're curious to which one that we got for her. Now we're ready to go for a walk.
Okay.
We weren't walking until now.
I feel like we're being watched though somehow.
Yeah.
Or recorded, you know,
You are being watched.
the FBI or the CIA. Come
by
on,
Facebook.
buddy.
I'd like to get better at birding, knowing my birds. I kind of like that at one stage you're just looking at birds, but if you do it enough, you're birding. And if you do it enough, you're a birder. I can't call myself a birder, but
I'm pretty sure there was some food there. Come here, buddy.
yeah. Buddy? Yeah, what do you think about this YouTube thing?
It's interesting.
Yeah?
I think the more you do it, the more you'll see what people like and what you like doing.
Yeah. That's been the real...
Just talking sometimes, unless you're giving instructions for something, gets kind of boring.
Yeah, that's why I'm trying to have an overarching theme
Yeah.
to each of the episodes. We can keep walking.
I feel paranoid about leaving
No,
it.
it's okay. I will chase anyone down. Like that guy, I'll catch him.
Well, I just thought somebody driving by could jump out and grab it.
Oh, yeah, potentially.
I think that's good. I think too, one thing I fall victim to is overthinking. But I don't record everything. I have that journal, but I haven't been writing in it, I want to have a schedule or be more regulated in my life in a way, but in a way I don't, because it's nice just to get up and see which way the wind's blowing and what you feel like doing, and allow yourself to do that.
Yeah.
Because I'm not committed, except for walking Buddy now, you know, and feeding him and everything. But yeah, not overthinking. That's a big problem. Thinking about it so much that I miss the time, that window of opportunity, and it goes by.
Yeah.
I also look at things I've done, like I did the swimming for a month, and I just, for some reason, wasn't bringing me the joy, or there's something about it. When I did it at Angle Lake, the YMCA there, you know, I had a good teacher and got to know some of the people. This was a smaller group, and it's a darker swimming pool, and just the dynamics were different. And I still don't know what that is. I can't put my finger on it, but I thought I'm not going to worry about it. But the walking is starting to help me a little bit. I don't like going out in the morning when it's freezing cold and stuff. I go out in my pajamas just to take him to pee and walk down to the end of the block and back or something. But
I've definitely noticed like it makes you more active, like taking them to dog parks and new places to walk, and you know, it also gives you something to think about. I think like we don't always do it for ourselves, but you know, you get him his new little outfit, you get him his new little thing. Like there's a lot of things like I'm way more likely to do for someone else than I'd do for myself. Like I would much rather clean up for someone else than clean up my own stuff. Like I can just live in whatever conditions and like turn it on.
Today I picked up a little bit in my room, but I've left it that way. Like the table I don't use because it's just a collect all, and it's too cold in there to work.
Yeah.
I could, you know, but I haven't addressed it. I haven't dealt with it. It's nobody but me. I need to know what I need to do, but I need to declutter somewhat in there, because when I'm in a cluttered situation, I leave my room. I don't want to spend time in there. I don't want to deal with it. I just want to shut the door.
Yeah. Be out of there.